Why do people sacrifice everything for invisible symbols? Hey everyone, welcome back to Inner Mind Spark, where we dive into the science of psychology to help you unlock your potential and thrive. Today, we're tackling a fascinating question. Why do people believe in invisible symbols like freedom, justice, or honor, and why are they willing to give everything, even their personal happiness, for these ideas? What's driving this powerful motivation in our minds? We're going to explore this with psychology, real-world stories, some pop culture fun, and a touch of philosophy. Plus, we'll see how modern tech, like AI and social media, shapes these beliefs. So, stick with me for the next 6 minutes, and let's spark that curiosity. What are invisible symbols? Let's start with the basics. What are invisible symbols? These are ideas or concepts that don't have a physical form. You can't touch or hold them, but they carry huge meaning in our lives. Think about freedom, justice, love, honor, or faith. They're abstract, yet people build their identities around them. Here's the amazing part. Throughout history, people have given up their happiness, their families, and even made the ultimate sacrifice for these symbols. But why? What makes these invisible ideas so powerful? Let's dig into the psychology to find out. The psychology of belief and sacrifice. Okay, let's get into the science. One key concept is identity fusion. This happens when your personal identity or sense of who you are blends with a group or a cause. It's like you and that cause become one. If it succeeds, you feel the win. If it's threatened, you feel it personally. A 2021 study in Frontiers in Psychology called Why True Believers Make the Ultimate Sacrifice explores this. Researchers surveyed over 2,900 people, from activists to those with extreme views, and found that identity fusion is the biggest reason someone's willing to fight or give everything for a cause. It's not just about moral beliefs or sacred values, though those matter, but this deep, fused connection. Picture this. You're part of a movement for equality. If your identity is fused with that cause, any challenge to it feels like a challenge to you. That's why people take such bold steps. They're protecting something that feels core to who they are. Real-life stories of sacrifice? Let's see this in action with some real stories. First, there's Gonzalo Cardona Molina, a Colombian conservationist. For over 20 years, he worked with pro-aves to save the yellow-eared parrot from extinction. His belief in protecting nature was so strong that he kept going despite the dangers. Tragically, in January 2021, he lost his life, likely because of his activism. His story shows how an invisible symbol like preserving nature can inspire someone to give everything. Now, let's go back to 1963. Thich, a Buddhist monk in Vietnam, made the ultimate sacrifice by setting himself on fire to protest religious persecution. It's a powerful image, but Thich Nhat, a renowned Buddhist teacher, explained it wasn't about giving up. It was a sacrifice to inspire change and fight for justice. These examples show just how deeply these beliefs can move us. Pop culture heroes and sacrifice. Okay, let's lighten things up with pop culture. We see sacrifices for invisible symbols all the time in movies. Take Neo from The Matrix. He gives everything to free humanity from the machines, all for the idea of freedom. Or think of Tony Stark in Avengers Endgame. He makes the ultimate choice to save the universe. It's about protecting life, a bigger cause. Even in books like A Tale of Two Cities, Sidney Carton trades his life for love and redemption. These stories hit us hard because they tap into our own desire for purpose. They make us wonder, what would I give for something I believe in? AI, social media, and belief. Amplification. Now, let's talk about something super relevant today. AI and social media like Facebook or Twitter shape how we connect with these symbols. Ever heard of echo chambers? A 2021 study in PNAs found that these platforms feed us content that matches our views, filtering out anything that disagrees. Over time, this strengthens our beliefs and our commitment to them. If you're in an echo chamber about, say, climate change, you might get so connected to that you'd give more for it. It's a feedback loop. Tech can inspire action, but it can also push people toward extremes. Pretty incredible how algorithms play a role in this, right? Philosophy meets sacrifice. Let's get a bit deeper with some philosophy. Georg Hegel, a German thinker, saw sacrifice as part of human progress. For him, giving up something personal like your comfort or even your safety for a bigger cause, like the community, helps you grow and moves history forward. It's about becoming part of something greater. Then there's Thich Nhat, who we mentioned earlier. He saw Thich Dux act as compassionate, not an end. It was about showing love for others, proving we're all connected. These ideas give us two perspectives: sacrifice as growth and sacrifice as care. Wrapping it up, so what's the takeaway? People believe in invisible symbols because of identity. Fusion that intense bond with a cause or group. Social media amplifies it. Pop culture reflects it, and psychology explains it, whether it's giving everything to save nature or making the ultimate choice to protect others. These sacrifices come from a need for meaning. Here's where I want to inspire you. I believe we should all consider sacrificing for a bigger self. By that I mean giving your time, energy, or skills to something greater like your family, your community, or a cause that lights you up. It's about building a better world, not just for you, but for everyone. Disclaimer: when I talk about sacrificing for a bigger self, I'm talking about positive contributions, never about harming yourself or taking extreme risks. Your safety, mental health, and well-being always come first. Sacrifice should come from a place of strength and care, not depletion. If you loved this, dive into the mind. Hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell for more psychology insights. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.